Hey BookTube, welcome back. I'm Winx and the ink I'm talking about today is Friday Reads. So very exciting reading news this week because I finally finished The Mad Ship by Robin Hobb, which is the second book in the Lifeship Traders trilogy. I've been working on this one for like 2 months and I just kept having to pause it and then pick back up and then pause it and then pick back up. Finally finished it, loved it, and I cannot wait to go to book 3. But before I officially start on that one, I wanted to work on at least 1 or 2 other books. The main book that I'm reading on Kindle, and that is Children of the Different by S.C. Flynn. I just started this one on the commute into work yesterday, and I haven't had a ton of time to read it, so I think I'm only about 5 or 10% the way through, but so far I am really enjoying it. I'm very intrigued by the world. There's this sort of mysterious thing that happens to children once they reach their teens, and even they don't really know what it's going to be. Like, people don't talk about it, they just know it's going to happen. So we're sort of watching that mystery unfold, and we follow the story of these twins. It's a brother and sister, and they are just reaching the age in which they will undergo this change. And yeah, it's very interesting and I'm very excited to continue reading it. I am hoping to maybe finish it over the weekend, and if I don't, hopefully at least I'll get a good chunk of the way through it. But that is my main read at the moment. Then last week I also mentioned that I was working on Octavia's Brood, and I was actually working on this for the Diversathon because this book is a collection of short stories. It's science fiction short stories from social justice movements, and so obviously that sounded like it would fit really well. And I read one of the stories and I really enjoyed it, but I still have only read that one story. I didn't end up picking this one up nearly as much as I thought, but I do still want to continue on with it, so I'm going to just let this one hang out on my TBR for a while, and hopefully this week I'll read another story or two, next week I'll read another story or two, and then eventually I will have read all of the stories. And yeah, so that is still on my list. Then I have officially started Dealing with Dragons by Patricia C. Reed. I'm doing a buddy read on this one with Giselle and just reading like a couple chapters a night and then wrapping up my thoughts on it. And I am actually only on chapter 5. Yeah, so I've read 4 chapters. It's pretty short though, so it won't take me terribly long to read it, but so far it is really cute. I really like the main character, and I'm just kind of amused by all of the characters and the dragons and their little dragon society. Very cool. So I am very much looking forward to continuing on with that one. So those are my main reads for the weekend. I mostly want to focus on Children of the Different so I can get that read and finally get a review put up of that one. But once I finish that one, I'm going to finally start in on Ship of Destiny, which is the 3rd book in the Lifeship Traders trilogy. I am very excited to see how this story wraps up and then eventually move on to the next trilogy in the Hobb-a-long, which I believe is the Tawny Man trilogy. But yeah, I am very excited about this one. It's another typical Robin Hobb sized book, so it's going to take me a while, but hopefully I will get started on this one sometime this next week. So that's what I'm reading. As for general life updates, there's not a ton going on. I'm just kind of hanging out. I have become slightly obsessed with apps that let you gamify life and being an adult. This is not a new obsession for me. I have gone through this in cycles. In fact, I have a blog post about it, which maybe I'll link down below if anyone is interested. But most prominently, I'm really into Fitocracy, which is an app that gamifies exercise, and that is one of the very few ways that I can get excited about doing exercise. So you do any sort of exercise and then you go and you enter it and you get XP points, and then you can level up, and they also have a quest, so you'll do like 2 push-ups and 20 squats, and you get points for doing those specific exercises, but then you also get XP for doing the quest itself, and then you level up faster. And yeah, so that's very cool. And then also Habitica, which I believe is the same as Habit RPG, but at some point they changed the name. But that one you can basically gamify all things in life, and you have a little avatar and you can get better gear for your avatar, and That one is just awesome. So you can like set up habits that you want to make and you get points for doing them, and you can have your own daily quest, and then if you do them you get the points, but if you don't do them you lose HP. And yeah, it's pretty great. I actually exercised before filming this, and because of that I hit level 8 and I'm pretty stoked about it. So that's kind of my whole thing right now, is just making better life choices by playing games, because that's how you adult these days. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm up to, that's what I'm reading. Let me know down below what you guys are up to and what you are reading. Yesterday was also Hobbit Day, so that's really cool, and I was excited to find out about that. I didn't find out about it until the day was almost done, but that was cool. So here's a random picture of me dressed as a hobbit, in case you want to see that. And for those of you who don't realize it, I am actually hobbit-sized. You can't really tell because I'm always sitting and there's really nothing to compare to, but yes, I am actually absurdly short, so I tend to pick costumes that go with that idea, and Hobbit worked really well. Yeah. But anyway, I will leave you on that note, so thank you all for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I hope everybody had a good week and is getting ready for a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!